New Seattle. I've been on vacation. Welcome to New Seattle, baby. Drip City. We in this bitch, this Dolce Draco.
I go by the name of Spaceman, SBAC3MAN, but when you say it, you gotta say Space Man, to the left of me, but the best of me.
Ron Mac.
Ooh, that nigga hit a gang sign.
My nigga, he started off with a big C for Nipsey.
I'm on mama for Nip. R.I.P. fucking Nipsey, my motherfucking.
You was down there. What was that energy like?
Man, the energy was crazy, man. I don't think the city came out because we were supposed to go out and do something. But I told them niggas, man, we ain't going nowhere. I was that bitch dripping. I had too much ice on. I was like, fuck. I wasn't feeling it anyway, man. It was just crazy with my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It happened to him. It kind of like, you know, it took me by surprise and made me have to think shit to do too. Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We doing music and
they do that shit to Nip down there.
They do it, but anywhere though. You know what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? They killed a lot of niggas like that. You feel me? So
how does that make y'all feel like when y'all think about like, you know what I'm saying, just being an artist out here, especially you right now, like, you know what I'm saying, at the point you at where you got like everybody kind of hanging on you and believing in what you got going on in your movement, like how does that make you feel about how you move, like?
Well, shit, we move cautious anyway, you know what I mean? But you just gotta be more cautious, you feel me? And more self-aware and not so, you know, you can let your ego get in the way and be like, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing this, I've been wilding, I've been, you know what I'm saying, hold my shit down, you feel me? But when you get to a certain level, you gotta have niggas that's around you that's just for that. Like, there's no, all he is your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's what he get paid for. You know, hopefully he'll have an LLC and be a security and have, you know what I'm saying, gun license everything and all the things. But nigga, you gotta have somebody there.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's gonna have your back. You know what I'm saying? I think them niggas is, you know what I'm saying, for real, the real deal. But I just felt like, damn, nobody shot back. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can, you know what I'm saying, get my nigga off, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to say it in that way, but like that was like a kind of lacking moment. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck, that hurt my feelings.
It hurt, man. He's one of my top 5 favorite artists right now. So like,
yeah, he's one of them.
And just inspirational people. Like, he's top 3 when it comes to people that inspire me today, right now. Like, dog, I follow a lot of stuff Nip do. So like that mess with me internally. Like, I ain't felt this way since Pac died. I swear.
Yeah, man. I was down there, man. Yeah, you could feel the shit in the air, man. The shit was thick, man. It was thick. You could feel it, man. And
you end up making it to the candlelight?
Nah, man.
That shit was crazy.
Nah, I'm not going to the candlelight.
They had like
I ain't from over there. I ain't from over there. I ain't going to the candlelight.
I'm mad at you.
You feel me?
They said somebody was shooting.
You know,
you seen that video?
Yeah, I said.
The stampede, people getting ran over or something.
See, I'm not doing that. See, I don't. See, we don't. You can't put yourself in them type of predicaments because, like, you know, just like Nip, you know, we're the type of niggas that ain't gonna tuck our tail. Are we gonna do what real niggas do? You feel me? So we're kind of predictable. So what you do is don't put yourself in those situations where if you can outthink them, you know what I'm saying. You can't be lucky all the time, but you can be smart all the time.
It's not even about outthinking; it's just about making right decisions.
Yeah, that's it.
When you know, I mean, see, a conversation that has been had lately around me is keeping it real and being a real nigga and all that type of stuff. But something I remembered, and I'm not saying that I know 100% the fact of the conversation that was had because I wasn't there for the conversation. But at the end of the day, it reminded me, or the way the story played out reminded me of the Benny Siegel DJ Black interview when he said, well, you could call a nigga a snitch, but you might not be qualified to call that nigga a snitch. Now I'm not saying Nipsey's not qualified.
That was on
that wasn't
Breakfast Club.
That was Breakfast Club.
Okay, Charlamagne tried to pop up.
I apologize.
But yeah,
what he said is that you might know that person's a snitch, but you might not be qualified to call that person a snitch. That same person you call a snitch might blow your fucking head off. And I'm not saying that Nipsey's not qualified, but at the same time, that same person that's a snitch,
I believe he was,
will tell on you and shoot you.
Yeah.
I think in that situation, it was. I mean, it's his land.
Okay, but then look, what if it was like this? What if Nipsey seen the snitch and did what a real nigga supposed to do and blew his shit? Then niggas would have been like, oh,
that's
Nipsey
what I
made a
was
fucked up decision. We made a fucked up decision. He ain't doing what he, you know what I'm saying? They gonna have something to say either way it go.
Right.
I know
you gotta
you know what I'm
yourself.
saying? He did what he, we don't know really what happened.
Right.
At the end of the day, man, we don't know what happened, man. You feel me? We got the video. They're saying the video might be a hoax. No audio. We don't know what really happened, man. You feel me?
That was ugly, man.
I think the video, he kicked my dude in there. That was so disrespectful. That's the type of disrespect that you cannot fucking allow, bro. He went too far, and now you got to do something to everybody.
Allegedly, like 2 or 3 of Buddy's family members already gone. Allegedly.
You got to do something. When you kick a factor like that, see, there is people that can't be, you know, anybody can be touched. Yeah. But there's people that you should not touch.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm saying, you feel me? Everybody can be touched, but there's people that you can't touch. If you touch certain people, there's going to be a lot of repercussions. A lot. They might kill you and keep going through your family tree. They're not stopping. Because that's what kind of influence and that's what kind of power that person got. You feel me? They'll wipe out your whole last name. Won't be no boys in your family. You feel me? So, but it was just a messed up situation. I think his life was worth more than that whole situation. But it shows you how life is precious.
I even think it's messed up from the perspective of even the family members that got to go through that because their family member allegedly snitched and, you know what I'm saying, and couldn't just take not being welcome somewhere no more, and then did something to put his family in a situation. It's like, damn, they ain't had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what you did. You know what I'm saying? Everybody take that oath. You know what I'm saying? When you choose to be a part of whatever you're a part of, if it's a fraternity or if it's a gang, if it's you know what I'm saying, any type of organization, you take that oath to be a part of it and you know what the rules are. Yeah. So once you break them rules, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to know. I'm about to move around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The last part of it is, you know, in my maturity, I definitely changed a lot of my behaviors from what my past was, but a lot of it was, you know, I saw myself in a situation where the circle or the gang I was in, I thought I got to do it with more of them than anybody else. And this is a situation where sometimes it's proximity, but somebody that's from the same place that he's known for years is the person that did them. And that just makes it that much worse, and it makes me think that I make the right decision for separating myself from certain people in certain circles and moving slightly differently. Now I still am who I am and from where I'm from, but I still don't attach myself to certain things that are lack of importance.
Yeah, I think Nipsey was a martyr, man. He was just like all the rest of them. He died on his own terms, and that's all you can ask, man. Yeah. What else can you ask but dying like a fucking man and standing up what you stand for?
Absolutely.
He stand up what he stood for in that moment, and he died like a man, just like all the other great men that we fucking represent or we praise. You understand what I'm saying? All the rest of them, I'm ready to die on my word and what I stand for right now. I am willing to give my life. You are a rat. I stand on these facts. I stand on this law. I follow this creed, and this is what it is. Sure. Get your rat ass the fuck from around here.
Yeah, especially on my motherfucking land.
Now I feel like, and that's the other, you know what I'm saying? That's the other thing. Niggas like, oh, that's stupid. He lost his life for that little code. All you can do is stand up for something. That's all you can. I'll fall for anything, man. So I commend that man.
I already even said it in a respectful way too.
Man, rider. You know what I'm saying? A rider, you feel me? Still standing by his code when he ain't had to. He can just let that shit pass.
The last part of it is when certain people, you know, I'm sure there are some that do act funny, but when certain people do establish a certain amount of fame or celebrity, they separate themselves. It's not because they really changing. It's because you motherfuckers. A lot of motherfuckers around them change. They look at them differently, and it's hard to move around amongst a bunch of people that you don't know what their real intentions are in their heart of hearts. You know, you got people that are around you that are plotting on you right now, and it might not be, and you might not be a major threat to them. So what they are allow themselves to do might not be that grand or great. They might not step outside themselves that much. But when they develop that real hatred for you, when they see your success or they see you doing something that they feel like they should be or could be doing too, motherfuckers start acting funny. You don't know. You might not know if somebody wants to come and shake your hand or try to stick a knife in your back and rob you when they approaching you. You don't know if they want to take a picture or they want to, or they want to put a gun in your kidney and take your change from you.
Man.
When they approaching, and that's lightweight scary. That's
you can't get all
and you can't live scared, but it just is what it is.
Going on right now,
it is, and that's why motherfuckers tell you quick.
And that's why
that's why they be somewhere and don't want to take no pictures and don't want cameras in their face and don't want you talking them too long. You talking about how much you like the album and how it inspired you and you a rapper too and all that shit. And
this nigga wouldn't stop and just let
I'm about to say this nigga got a sick baby at home, a wife or baby mama that been nagging him all motherfucking day. He in a bad mood some more shit. And you about to tell the world how he ain't shit because he ain't want to take a picture with you and shake your hand and that nigga been having a bad day and you don't even know it and you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and anything he tell your motherfucking ass is gonna be on TMZ. So nigga. No, nigga, I ain't about to tell you me and my woman going through it right now, my nigga. I gotta get home.
Yeah, but I don't.
My daughter is sick, nigga, lupus, nigga, I can't, nigga, I gotta go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Right. Anything a nigga you say is gonna end up on the news, nigga. No, my nigga, or no, my nigga, I'm out of here. So. And
like I said, if they don't say something, you gonna talk bad about them.
Yeah.
So respect people's privacy, man.
Privacy, personal space.
I feel like Nick probably didn't feel like, because we live like that every day in the hood. Absolutely. We live like that every day in the hood. You got to watch what you know.
Absolutely. But if you get to a position where you are where you are responsible more than yourself, you have to also move accordingly. In that same situation, granted,
but this is all his. This is his.
Right. He did what he did, but at the same time,
this is his land. Like
at the same time, when it comes to matters of security, because technically that's still a matter of security, you got somebody else needs to step up and make sure that's done.
Yeah.
He needs. There's somebody else needs to make sure that's done.
But who's coming to Slauson? Where the 60s be at this?
Another nigga from 60 that knows.
It had to be. It can't be no outside. They're not allowing none of that.
Right.
Just no, like we know that. Be somebody close to you. You're not going to be able to stop what's going to happen to you because it's going to be somebody close to you and it's already written. This shit's already written, man. What's going to happen, man? He's going to be remembered as one of the fucking greats, as a martyr for our culture, of everything we've done. Man, a brilliant fucking mind, bro. Brilliant fucking mind, man. Business savvy. Young entrepreneur, rich, talented nigga, man. Filthy, man. That shit crazy, bro. But, hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace. If you got somebody that you know that's in that same, in a similar position or sent into a position where they are able to not only help themselves, but their families and your family and their community, because it's really bigger than, his legacy is bigger than him. It's about the fact that he wanted to do for his people, his circle, his community. It's bigger than him. Yeah. So if you have somebody in that position, stop fucking hating and protect them niggas.
What do you feel about the conspiracy, though?
I think that they're now granted, I don't put nothing past the government.
If he was a snitch,
he was talking to the government.
Yeah, I don't put nothing past the government. If he was a snitch, the government could have. They could put a battery in any motherfuckers back to key. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to whatever the fuck. And
we need one more of the favors.
Y'all seen Belly?
It happened.
Y'all seen Belly?
Now look,
I'm not saying that's what exactly happened, but I don't put it past nobody. I don't put it past nobody.
They ain't kill him. Shit. What you talking about? They ain't kill him. Police kill everybody for nothing. This nigga that shot 4-5 people. Nigga, they ain't kill him. That's fishy to me. Anytime they don't kill a nigga, if they say a nigga had a gun or a nigga was doing this, they gonna kill you.
I was wondering how it was all gonna play out too, because given with the history of rappers dying and there not being no get back, not finding the killers and all that kind of shit, for high profile artists, I was like, man, it's 2019, man. I was like, I know there's cameras everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like they had to catch that. You notice there ain't no cameras on Nipsey's land.
There is.
That was like
cameras.
That was like the Shell Station cameras.
No, they had hella cameras everywhere, bro.
If you ever been on Swanson at that shop,
I've been there.
Everywhere.
There's cameras everywhere. And they said all Nipsey's cameras.
Oh, you know what? When you walk in, they
said,
got the TV.
Listen,
you can see all the
let me see, bro. They said when all his shit shut off or some shit, like all his cameras shut off. This is just what I heard. Allegedly, I don't really know. But I'm telling you, when you're doing shit for the community and you're a high profile black man, you need to do it quietly. You have to do it quietly. You don't hear Jay-Z boasting shit.
Savage when he started.
You don't hear fucking goddamn. You don't hear Jay-Z boasting shit. You don't hear fucking goddamn Al Heyman. You never even see Al Heyman. Boss Don. When you black, you rich, you powerful, you influential, you have to do it quiet or they're gonna kill you, bruh. They're gonna kill you, bruh. They don't want you mobilizing the people or helping the people. You know what I'm saying? Now, I fuck with Nipsey. He died a revolutionary. And it's just like Jesus. Jesus died a revolutionary. You're going against the powers that be. You feel me? Something's bound to happen to you. But you go doing that, knowing the risk.
Yeah. I mean, he talked about it. He got hella interviews talking about it.
Nigga, I'll be lightweight afraid to tell a motherfucking school that I think my child is smart. They fuck around and tell him he needs some more shots and try to inject him with some shit or something. I don't put nothing past the government, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we not against the government.
Nah.
We go pay our taxes, Uncle Sam. Don't worry about it, man. Don't come whack me, man. I ain't with that shit, man. Yeah. I ain't mobilizing shit, man. I just want my few dollars and my family.
But I was thinking, speaking of Nipsey, you know what I'm saying, how, you know what I'm saying, we was sending RIP, you know what I'm saying, to him and his family, like, you know what I'm saying, some of the just names, from where we from, that people that passed away recently. I just thought, like, it'd probably be right to get them out there, because, like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, people, they show love to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, but not really to their own. So shout out to Juice to God, RIP Popsicle,
RIP Pop, man, crazy, that's crazy. RIP Chuck, my motherfucking brother.
RIP.
This shit's crazy. We ain't gonna forget Rob though, man. We're not gonna forget D-Mill. Man, we lost a lot of them.
RP, my DJ partner that just passed away, Soul One.
Yeah, RP, Mike Flowers, man, Claps, my brother, man.
Claps.
Crazy, man. We lost a lot of people in this last couple of years. Do a lot of shit, you feel me? And it's been a hard year, but...
Man, RIP to Smitty.
Oh, yeah, Smitty. Family just died. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Man, take care of yourselves, man. My mama,
Make sure your health's in order, all that shit, man.
Man, damn, that's crazy. My guy Smitty died. That's out of nowhere. Everybody been dying out of nowhere, man.
Out of nowhere. Crazy stuff. It ain't even all just getting killed either. It's just
crazy shit.
Man, take care of yourselves, man.
Into that age bracket, that's what a lot of us, or a lot of people ain't realizing, that they into that age bracket when we was a little bit younger. We was looking at them like, when you would hear like certain people talking about, yeah, my homeboy just died of a heart attack. Man, we starting to enter that age bracket where you might have a friend that might die of some abnormal, you getting old type shit.
You have natural causes, just natural death shit. It happens.
Man, people get cancer. You like, damn.
What's the next topic, man?
RP my homegirl, Chrissy, man.
We send all our condolences to Nipsey and everybody who passed.
For sure.
We love y'all, man. We're going to keep repping.
On the flip side, to the next topic, I should say, what y'all know about renationalizing yourselves?
I don't know shit.
I know that if it's something good for black people, somebody gonna try to take it away from us.
So basically, from what I know of it, I ain't gonna make it seem like I did a whole lot of research on it, but from what I know of it, I guess like a bunch of black people were like going and like, instead of just being on on records and on paper on their birth certificates as, you know what I'm saying, being black or African American. They're changing it, and they're changing it to being native to the land of you know what I'm saying, of United States of America. So I guess like back in the old, like, you know, laws and rights and amendments and stuff like that, like, you know what I'm saying, the reason why we don't, a lot of times, like, we lose in a lot of cases and stuff like that is because we don't have any backing, you know what I'm saying, through our history, like, you know what I'm saying, because we're
not represented by a country.
Yeah, we're not saying that we're from Somalia or da-da-da-da-da-da. We're saying that we're black. You know what I'm saying? And there's no country that back just being black. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Nationalizing yourself, I guess, to being a native of the land makes you, or indigenous to the land, you know what I'm saying, or some of the indigenous people to the land, puts you in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, where you get more respect or more of the stuff that's entitled to the people that's of the land, you know, when it comes to
like the $5 Indians.
I guess so.
Well, those were the white people that was putting their name on the petitions to get rights like they was Indians and land and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm 16%.
Yeah, what was it, like 18 something that was paying $5 to get their name on the list to be recognized as.
I got Indian in me too. Shit.
Yeah,
fuck this shit.
To be recognized as native. So that they
respect
can
all
get
the natives.
Yeah,
There's no
sure.
respect to all the natives. I'm saying fuck that. Nigga, I'm black.
You're not renationalizing, huh?
Nah, nigga, I'm a nigga. They ain't giving me all my rights anyway. They ain't gonna give you shit. You gonna be still broke. You still got
48% white bitch.
Yeah,
I wonder if they charge him for that.
Shout out Machiavelli, man. The album about to drop. You see the new video.
Push out.
Yeah, my shoulder brother.
Yeah. Nah, he said he go elbow deep in the bitch purse.
My nigga said, well, my nigga told me he's an eretreat.
Yeah, reaching. I'm reaching for it.
Deep down in her purse.
Yeah, deep down to the bottom of that joint. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying?
What y'all know about, what y'all think about the JPrince, AlmightyJay chain situation in the Bronx?
Man, you know how I feel, man, about JPrince, man. Everybody know, man. When JPrince said go, that's what's up. So you guys better respect what JPrince got to say, man. I'm a boss, represent another boss. JPrince said, you need that, man. It's in your best bet to just, you know what I'm saying, follow suit. You feel me?
So,
or, you know what I'm saying? Hey, get the repercussions of whatever's gonna happen, man. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? But one way or other, you gonna learn.
you gonna learn. Shit, but yeah. So he said, I guess, you know what I'm saying, AlmightyJay got that chain snatched and, got both of his chains snatched. His like chain that looked like a championship trophy, and another one that is a rap-a-lot chain. So he was like,
was he by himself when he got his chain?
No.
Maybe by himself, or maybe with like one or two people that wasn't enough to stop what was going on. You know what I mean?
No, his niggas seen the action and dropped it and they ran.
Oh yeah, that's how it be happening.
Oh, he dropped it.
No, his niggas seen what was about to pop off, but they took off, and he didn't take off fast enough.
So,
yeah, I guess
so they left. Ain't nobody turn around and look back. They all left him. So it don't sound like friends I need, my nigga.
I mean,
man, we gotta get work together.
I need a new circle, my nigga. If y'all niggas leave me any motherfucking where,
them
Let's
niggas
go
ain't
on and
tied
get
into
whooped,
that
man.
mob. They must not have been tied into that mob. If
Nah,
they got
they're
away,
not.
I know they caught their lashes. But
Listen, man, let me tell you something, man.
either that or he ignored every motherfucking sign and the nigga come on.
Well, I mean, I wonder if he was out there feeling like how he feeling in Texas though. Nigga, I got on this rap-a-lot chain.
And that's the
This
thing.
is heavy. This chain might be a little bit too heavy for you to take off.
Y'all young niggas walking around with these trophies, man. Know that there's somebody else that might want it more than you do.
Yeah, but you better read that trophy, man.
You better read the names of that trophy, man. It might be some people you can't steal from. Chain,
I mean, there is that, but once the work is done, it's still done. You might get your chain back, but if you get fucked up in the process,
hey man, you might get fucked up in the process after, man. It's always repercussions of what you do, man. You gotta figure out what you want to do, man. You can't touch everybody, man. You can't take everybody's chain, man. Sometimes the chain ain't fucking worth it. You look back in the situation, you get whacked. Niggas get whacked, and then
really, what I was
like, the chain's not even worth.
The short side of what I was saying is just be more mindful what the fuck you doing when you wear these trophies, especially when you OT. You got a pocket in the first place.
You could have been a little bit more careful, man.
You got to be mindful of your surroundings and what you doing. How loud you are, how you move, because there's somebody else that's watching that don't give a fuck about nothing you're doing.
Things are different now today, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's back in the day when you got the
everybody ain't tied in the same way how it was back in the day.
No, there wasn't. And there's a lot of people used to, when you had a chain back in the day, man, you earned that motherfucker, man. You couldn't just walk around the neighborhood with a chain if you was a weak person, you feel me? You had to be a strong person, so you was able to go anywhere.
There's somebody that wanted that chain more than you. If you was weak, they was going to take it.
Some people willing to die about their chain too. But there's people like him that, you know what I'm saying, willing to give it up. But then there's people like Nipsey who he's not giving it up.
He got Razorbuck beating him with a Hennessy bottle, jump, all that. They hospitalized that boy.
And now my nigga, he went out the right way. Don't let him. Sometimes you gotta go to the hospital, man.
Trying to run away. They ran him down. But I would have ran away too. Shit. Get me fucked up, nigga. 15 niggas I don't know. Nigga trying to get me from my training,
man. I'm not just running, man. I'm an idiot though. You know what I'm saying? I've been shot in the front twice, so you know what I'm saying. So
trying to walk away gracefully. You ain't gonna chase me though, nigga.
Man, nah, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna lay the first nigga. Listen, this is how you run. When you're in the middle of that crowd, this is how you run. The first nigga approach you, you lay him the fuck out.
For sure.
You lay that nigga the fuck out. Look,
that's if he's had the
spot. Then you get that, because they gonna run up on you. You're going to say something, he ain't going to just come and bust you, but they might, you know what I'm saying? But most likely they're going to try to fill out your energy. You got to give niggas like that. Whatever we right now, whatever you want to do right now, it's going to pop off right now. Boom. You hit that first nigga. Boom. You make everybody stand still when you drop him. And then you, boom.
That nigga be that'd be the doorway out of that motherfucker too. Knocking his down.
What you niggas want to? Then you get out of there after you knock out. You flow this nigga though. You got to floor the first nigga. You got to pit him to the hospital. Boom! Just in case you get your ass beat.
Pick him up.
Niggas be like, damn, that nigga fucked that nigga up though. You feel me?
Yeah. That was my ass, but
see, but I always
couple of you niggas.
So I always got
feeling me right now.
So I'm the dumb nigga. I'm dropping the nigga and I'm keep going. Boom, boom. I think I can beat all y'all like a goddamn idiot. Get stumped.
I've done it. I've attempted to jump a few niggas that it didn't go my way.
Yeah.
I said jump a few niggas, but I try to beat up on a few niggas walking through the neighborhood. It didn't go my way. I had to pew in the back of that. You know when you throw that poop on the back of your head? Someone done that.
I never had to run like that.
You niggas better not come back.
I always fight my heart out as hard as I can. When I'm getting jumped, I just try to hurt somebody. You focus on one person. Once you finish him,
but you know when it's getting to that point to where it's like, ooh.
No, I just be getting beat up. That's why I'm stupid. Mama. I keep going. I get kicked in the face. And boom, boom. I get the boom, boom. I'm still trying to go even after they whooped on me. I'm the idiot. They always end up shooting me or something.
They love you, man. They love me now. They love me now.
Shit, but yeah, they love me now. But yeah, that's, you know, some people just not tucking their tail, and they were born like that. You feel me? It's not something that had to be in them. You know what I'm saying? You can see it from when they're a child. They don't let other kids that no. You know, they on top of shit. They're not giving no breaks. You know what I'm saying? Some people are born like that. You feel me? And those are the type of people that inspire us, like Nips. You know what I'm saying? He was born. That's who he is. You couldn't change it. He was a warrior. You feel me? So this is what warriors do, man. That's why some people are never gonna run. I don't hate people that run when they're outnumbered. Yeah, you feel me? Because it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not a bad idea.
It's a losing situation.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna extra applaud the nigga that tried to fight all the niggas. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get my nigga. If you come around us, nigga, and you try to fight all of us, nigga, we work you and you trying to fight, we're most likely to accept you because we're gonna keep you around because we're gonna be like, hey man, this guy. Yeah, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
He's nuts.
Yeah.
He's with us.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, man. Wipe that shit up.
You whooped your ass.
Take your ass to the house. As soon as you get in the hospital, call me.
Yeah.
Because you know how we do people. We put people in the spirit. Cry away.
So, all right. Okay. I still kind of want to keep it here because we didn't talk about the actual chain situation. So there's a situation where he had 2 chains. JPrince said he wanted the Rap-A-Lot chain back, but he only got back the trophy chain.
Are you sure he only got the trophy chain, or
that's
is he
the
showing
only
off
chain that they showed?
But that's the thing.
But he said he wanted the Rap-A-Lot chain.
But the thing is he probably already has how many other Rap-A-Lot chains. I don't have to show this chain off. I didn't even really want the trophy chain back. That wasn't even the important one. But I even got this one back. So I'm gonna show you I got this one back too.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's exactly what it is. I don't know for a fact, but
I'm about to say, I'm gonna remain respectful in this situation. I'm just gonna leave it right here. That's a good way to.
Yeah, we don't know what happened, man.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Tell you like this, man.
But like I said, if I got the one I wanted back the least, if I got that one back too, I got this one back too. You got me fucked up.
It's all good and everything, but what do you do with the artist now? What do you do with the artist now?
Ooh,
hopefully he heal up and let him live his life because he got jumped. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Tell him he's a bitch because he got jumped?
True.
No,
it's not about telling him a bitch. It's like, nigga, what type of music are you making? What like the lifestyle you portraying? How are you moving outside of this booth?
He got caught OT outnumbered by hella niggas. What do you do? I mean, how many options do you have?
Yeah, I don't take away from who you are.
If he say he had a flamer on him and he blows all them niggas away, he's in prison for the rest of his life. He's under the jail. He might actually be facing.
Depends on where he's at.
Death row, depending on where he's at. I mean,
in New York, you ain't supposed to have no gun.
You ain't supposed to have no gun at all.
Yeah, in New York, you're going to jail.
Well, there you go. So what if he would have shot 15 niggas?
He's doing.
It's a no-win situation. It's a no-win.
Yeah, they had him on camera thinking that they were just going to get some footage of beating this nigga up and taking his chain live, and it turned into nigga him looming y'all down, nigga live, nigga. It wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, so like I said, then
he would have been super tough.
Right.
He's going to jail forever, but he went out like a savage.
Right.
Like,
that's not a win. That's a loss. So it's one of them things where do you take away his credibility because he got jumped by some niggas and by a bunch of niggas and lost? Not in my opinion.
By hip hop rules, yeah.
You said what?
By hip hop rules, nigga, you got beat up and got your chain stashed, nigga. You can't talk tough no more, nigga. That's hip hop.
Why can't he try to run? I don't know, man. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, if he's
anybody can be touched.
I think they shouldn't have did it.
You talking about being touched?
Anybody can be touched and anybody can be caught slipping. So if you're in a place
where touched and being caught slipping,
if you're in a place where it's illegal for you to have a gun and you're the tourist, so chances are you're the alien. You're the one that's out of place. So chances are, if anybody has a gun, it's probably not you.
Is he from Houston? He was just out there doing business.
So what? Like I said, what do you do in a situation where it's 15-1? You're gonna lose, my nigga. You're not gonna win that fight. Unless you motherfucking Bruce Lee or some motherfucking body.
Dog, you can't even listen.
15-1 is ugly,
man. Don't fuck with JPrince, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? That's JPrince umbrella, man. You niggas out of line, man. Don't fuck with JPrince, man.
Yeah,
I'm not joking though.
I'm not taking.
You joking, but you're not joking.
Yeah, I'm joking, but I'm not joking.
I'm not taking away a nigga's credibility for losing a fight against 15 niggas unless he's spitting rhymes about beating up 15 and 20 niggas at a time. If he got a rhyme where he says I beat up 40 niggas at a time. I just said though. But if that's the only way. But if in his rhymes he's talking about looming on niggas, I'm still not mad at him because
man,
he ain't got no gun. It's 15-1.
15 niggas,
it's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
What's wrong with you, man?
Nigga, 3 on 15 ain't cool.
But
that's 5 niggas
make a strong stance.
Not
I've been in them type of getting jumped even recently. You know what I'm saying? So you can make a strong stance though. You cannot lose. You know what I'm saying? Totally lose. When it comes
everybody don't want to fight. That's true.
Everybody don't.
Out of 15 niggas, everybody don't want to fight.
Listen to me. And then about 5 don't want to fight. And as soon as 5 get hit, 5 gonna think they don't want to fight. And once you slam one and break somebody's back.
So now you down to
Then
3
you got-
ahead.
No, them niggas scared.
Look. Then you got 9 standing over you, ready to kick you while you on the ground.
You do get kicked sometimes. You might lose some teeth. You might lose some teeth. You might have some scars. You might get black eyes. But I guarantee you, every single one of them niggas, when they see you again, they are not gonna want no smoke.
Especially if they dollar.
They do not want no smoke because they know how you get down, man.
I hope that nigga don't remember my face.
Exactly. And I've even commended people that, you know what I'm saying, we don't jump. We've jumped people, and I remember we jumped these 2 guys, man, and they wouldn't leave each other, man. They were getting pounded, man. I mean, pounded. And want to get up and break, and he'll see his partner. Nah, he'll come back swinging. Whoa. And he'll get the other one loose, and he'll break, and he'll come back. Fool. They was coming back for each other. They would not leave each other, bro. They was not leaving each other. And we was working them both. Bad. To where I was just like, man, let these guys go, man. Let these guys go, man. They're brothers. I let them go. I said, let them go.
Stopped the wave?
I stopped the wave, man. I had to, man.
I ain't never
they
heard
had
of
to
the
fight.
wave getting stopped.
They had the fighting spirit. They wasn't going to leave each other regardless. That we was going to end up killing them. You know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't leave each other, man. I was just like, man, that's deep. When you lose it, that's how you know somebody really love you, really fuck with you. It's when you lose it, man. Then you guys stick together. Not when you win it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit I like. So I've been in battles like that when you know what I'm saying? You know you're going to lose, but we go all out and we stand our ground so crazy. It's like, you know, everybody's like, whoa. Them 2-3 dudes, man, 15, 20 dudes, man, they went crazy. They held their ground. You be like, whoa. You know, that'd be special shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's great. It's great topic of discussion later on in life.
Yeah.
Remember that shit, nigga?
Remember that shit, man? Ooh. It was us 350, and then it'd be fun too. And you be losing, you get punched a lot. It's like you said,
Like
you get the,
you gonna get hit from the back of the head, hit from the side.
You gonna get the Look, I was getting hit. Look, I was getting hit. I was chasing nigga run.
You chase him? Somebody else hit you?
Boom for the top.
Punch you in the back?
Come here, boom.
See, that's the thing about getting jumped. That's the part that's the most annoying. Is most of the time, because I've been jumped before, but I never got hit by the nigga in front of me. It's always a nigga hitting me in the back of my head or from the side or some shit.
Always trying to like.
No, he sleep. I'm not doing all that fakey jerky. We are in a street fight. We are not doing. We got no time to play. I'm hitting you with
all aggression.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no, what you call it, fight, no boxing, we're not doing this sweet science. We're not head up. This is a street fight. I'm going dirty. I mean, boom. Turn around, boom.
In the couple of situations I've been in where I've been like jumped, I've been taller than the majority of people I was jumping, so the majority of the time they didn't really want to just get on me. It was like a you know, them keeping their distance but trying to get behind me, and you know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, it was kind of like that. Because for me, I'm sticking a nigga that's gonna get the closest to me. But if you niggas ain't really both trying to get close to me enough, you know what I'm saying, then nigga, you know, yeah. I'm doing that when I'm nigga, and let them know the first nigga to come in is getting knocked the fuck out.
No, I'm attacking somebody. I'm saying who's the strongest. You gotta attack the strongest. Because the weak guy's just gonna. Because if you attack the weak guy, the strong guy's gonna get you to sneak steal. You know what I'm saying? You're going to sleep. So you attack the strongest guy. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you get the strongest guy out of there first. And you're pretty. You know what I'm saying? Then you're pretty cool. You can. You know, there's always some suckers around. So
yeah, I could take a half-hearted punch from a weak nigga who don't really want it in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But
he's trying to make sure I don't even see him hit me. You know what I'm saying?
But the guy who's trying to hit, the guy that's, you know what I'm saying, he's the one who wanted it, you feel me? So I always get him out of there first. Get him out of there first. Put him to sleep immediately. You know, you play with him and then you move on to the next ones and shit, you feel me? That comes with experience of getting jumped in a lot and being out of town by yourself and shit, you know. Now I can see that shit coming out. I'm not even gonna. That's just not even.
Knowing to just move around and all that.
Yeah, I know how to do all that.
I know how to diffuse niggas.
Yeah, we're diffusing all that, man. We ain't even worried about that.
What's up, Gam? I see you. You got right.
And
Nobody, your thing.
and you gotta talk about being jumped. You lucky you got jumped because ain't nobody even fighting no more. These young kids ain't doing no fighting.
Nigga, I ain't been jumped in a lot of years. This is an old story.
Yeah, I got jumped like a month ago. But we work. You know how we do. We work. We left about it. Everybody left hurt, but they left. They had to pick people up. They had to bring ambulance. But we left hurt. But they had to, you know. People had to get you.
It was a good
Woo! Woo! We hit a nigga with that woo! Hit him with that Deontay Wilder. That motherfucker go crazy.
Shit.
Well, yeah, get JPrince and shit, man. I don't want to see that happen to nobody, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
I want everybody to be, you know,
give him shit. Give him shit.
Show
Show him you a real one.
Together,
you know what I'm saying? Tie in with the mob. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you might got a new connection. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, we with everything. And we look. Yeah.
And we rap too.
Yeah, on top. We with everything and we rap. We try to be rapper a lot of East. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I got another. Okay. This is something I seen KodakBlack, right? I think he's on live. And that nigga was saying that he would fuck YoungMA. Would you niggas fuck YoungMA?
If she let me do it with all her money on the table and I get to keep it after.
Man, I'm not into
she's
that. She's
too
manly. You know what I'm saying? She look like
I'm not into none of that, but I do.
Like, why would I want to?
Those clothes,
you know what I'm saying? Have sex with somebody that look like a man, even though she is a woman. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
I said, think about like the brat though. Remember the brat was
fine though.
She looks
good. She's attractive. Like a nigga though.
She's attractive though.
Dressing like she dressed.
I don't give a fuck what she dressed like facially. She's attractive. She looks like a woman.
She got them hips and
body. She has a woman. She has a woman's body. She dragging all up fucking wagon.
I'll bust that. The brat, I'm busting down.
Back in the day, back in the Funkified and all that.
But she was still young as shit at that point. She was actually like, I think she was still underage, low key. I think she might have been like 17.
You know, we was younger than her though.
You can see she really got shape,
but she's still pretty.
What's name's
her face is still pretty, even in the Funkified video. She has a pretty face.
Young mom look manly. You can't.
Yeah, that looked like
you can't.
She looked like Baby Joker.
She said. She was like, come on, son. She said, he bugging. He bugging. Come on, son.
But, you know, she might got that thing, though. You know what I'm saying? She is a lesbian. That thing might be hella tight. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what kind of freaky shit Kodak that my nigga.
Yeah,
Kodak. You know what I'm saying? He like that bitch. He probably thinking like, because some niggas is just nasty. They be like, that pussy hella tight. I don't care what the bitch look like. You feel me?
That's grimy niggas.
Then the other part of it is
he might got that bolt on.
The other part of it is there's a nigga that just might want bragging rights and being able to say I fuck YoungMA. For somebody that might just be bragging rights.
I bet that bitch. I turned it straight.
I turned it straight.
I turned the gay bitch straight. Nigga,
you know what I'm saying? You get drunk with YoungMA, she get pregnant.
Oh shit.
Hey, but on my mama though, hey, niggas back in the day, they was having some, niggas had ghetto ass, grimy ass, nigga ass bras back in the day.
Mama, that shit don't happen before, nigga.
But back in the day, thing like nigga, everybody had like an uncle or auntie that was like either with like a super gangster ass like female that they wore the same outfits and shit. He was like, oh, she gonna knock something down, nigga. She got killed.
Y'all see what she looked like before she got big?
I'm about to say, I don't know about before big, but the last picture I saw that was before, it wasn't that appealing to me.
Man,
she acted like a more so like, you know, like a Nicki Minaj acts like.
Ronnie B, let me see. Just pull it up. Let me see.
Pull up that.
See what YoungMA used to look like.
What YoungMA used to look like.
Kodak see these pictures.
Like I said,
you know? But there's some niggas that just like gangster ass bitches. And I think,
fuck it, I'll hit that.
Yeah.
Niggas just be out of line. I think
all bullshit aside, KodakBlack ain't been famous his whole life. I think he's fucked uglier females than YoungMA.
Yes.
And it's really
you have to.
It's really that motherfucking funky.
You have to. Look what
you got me fucked up.
Yes, you have. Ron, you always acting like, get the fuck, Ron.
You got me fucked up. Nigga, stop playing with yourself.
You fucked up.
You fucked Ron, drop a asterisk.
Yeah, if you fuck
in the
Ron,
comments,
and you're ugly, you know you're ugly. Please drop an asterisk.
If you ugly, you know you ugly. That ain't cool.
It's okay, I'm ugly. There is not no fucking problem to be ugly. It's okay. You gotta accept who you are, and your life will get better. All right, it'll be easier, it'll flow better. But Ron, swear he never messed with an ugly girl. I can't wait till the floodgates come in.
Any of y'all ever fuck with a gangster ass bitch that dress like a nigga?
It's gonna be an ugly bitch. Y'all fuck Ron.
Like kind of tomboyish type of girl there.
Last time I fucked with somebody that was even remotely a tomboy in any form or fashion, I was still in high school, my nigga.
Oh, she who?
She had a fat ass. She just dressed like a boy still.
Okay.
Sweats and Old Navy fleeces and all that type of shit.
Nigga, being an athlete, nigga, like them, like Hooper, like tomboyish girls was cool.
That didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Don't bother me. She be fit. She fit in the fear of gods and shit.
She out there rocking. She might have some J's you ain't
all
got.
Tomboy, all the tomboy she want to be, as long as she's still cute. She built like a woman and she like dick.
Her line crispier than yours. Just
she got that athletic body.
Yeah, she still built like a woman and she like dick. And she
most of them,
she can be a tomboy if she wants.
Their body's still cool right now.
Don't care about that.
They about to be the best right now.
They ain't. You feel me? If they ran a little track, ain't had no babies yet. Or only had like one.
You hear me? And all that.
What's happening, little mom?
Little boom boom. What do they do, boy? Yeah, but now,
be around her kill you. Like, you still run? Girl, you was hella fast. Is your son about to run track?
Get your creep ass. Creep coach.
He about to be fast like you.
Hey, my mama, look, he coach Creep. That is, yeah. Come on, bring him down to the track.
You fast as hell, girl.
Yeah, bring him down to the track every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Look, I'll train his ass with personal lessons.
I'll be going down to the park every Wednesday. You want to hoop?
That free training?
Free training, man.
She got ass. Some track girls always got ass. Every time.
They don't even be having hips. They just be having
ass. No hips. Oh, I swear to God.
Be having no hips.
Why they be having no hips? Ass.
Oh, it's the seating from the front.
Dynamic for running.
It's the seating from the front.
They have no hips though.
Nah.
Why did you say? I never noticed that.
I have.
My baby's mom ran track.
There's a
couple.
But generally,
they put them hips on later on though.
Yeah, it happens when they stop doing so much athletics. Cause they usually when they like athletic like that for real, their body don't get a chance to really spread. So once they relax, once they allow their body to relax, then their bodies actually start to soften up and spread.
But that shit's funny, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, my baby's mom ran tracker. She ain't got no hips. She got ass, and that shit just blew.
It's real, nigga. They don't be having no hips.
My mama like. One of her best friends in college ran track.
You know, we waiting on this nigga to pull up the video.
She ain't really had no hips.
Up, man.
No nothing. She had a little bit of butt. She ain't really had no hips. She fucking got out of college and stopped running and shit every goddamn day. That body softened up.
Ask Google, man.
Looking nice.
Don't ask Siri, man. Ask Google.
Oh, that's still fine.
She younger than my mama. I was looking.
You had a line, Ryan.
No, I'm not, nigga. She the halfway age between.
Oh no, man.
Okay. She the halfway between me and my mama. That's your friend. I don't care.
That's her. She got a flatty.
But her style was I'm a pretty bitch and this and that. Like if you listen to her lyrics.
Got a female shirt on.
Yeah, she wasn't about to sing. She was young and uncomfortable. She wasn't about to rap about eating pussy yet.
Yeah, she was in transition.
She still ain't really fine though.
Yeah,
fuck no,
not fine. That's what I'm saying.
She's like a little average ass light skinned bride.
For sure, very average.
She cool.
I wouldn't go out of my way and I wouldn't look at it twice. She would have
fucked it up.
I doubt she got asked though.
She would have to approach me and say,
"Hey, I doubt she got asked because look at the whole video. There ain't no ass shots in here. It ain't nothing below the belly button in here."
I'd have to see it in person, but I'm not impressed by any of that, and I wouldn't have talked to her twice.
This you probably
would have fucked her.
Random night,
you acting like you only fuck baddest bitches in the world, bro.
Nigga, I'm saying that I wouldn't go out of my way for that.
Man,
you're hitting it.
No.
She'll hit you up.
First of all, something we both know.
come to the
She's not look. But something we know.
I'll be there.
Does she even fit my preference? For real?
No,
Hell no, she's not even close. I wouldn't look at her twice unless she
like
came.
dark skinned bitches, we know.
Exactly. So I like chocolate. I don't got to necessarily be dark, but shades of brown. I love them. Amen.
Get the fuck.
Amen.
What kind of bitches do I like?
Nigga, bitches that look like
white.
These lights.
White.
Bitches that look like these lights, nigga.
White women.
Fluorescent. Shit, but
yeah,
man. Okay.
Kelly answer. I love all women.
Y'all niggas didn't say nothing, man. Deezy, you fucking YoungMA?
No.
Ronnie B, YoungMA? Y'all niggas look
What if she?
Ronnie's fucking young.
Y'all niggas looking like
dog. You niggas don't fuck uglier bitches than YoungMA, bruh. I know you. I seen a couple of you motherfucking Throwback Thursdays.
Look,
what if she throw the stacks on the table?
Ronnie kind of looking like YoungMA with his
That nigga don't fuck some bugger wolves, man. That nigga lying, man.
Just a picture of her how she look.
Hey, that nigga don't fuck some booger wood. I don't guarantee fuck uglier than YoungMA, man. I ain't.
Would you?
She don't look bad in that picture.
Let me see, man.
Alright.
Nose a little, but she don't look bad in that picture.
What if she?
What if she let you
like
when she was
what if she put the stacks on the table and she said, "I got 10 stacks for you to hit"?
Like she way more than.
I wonder if she ever got fucked.
That just be a good ass.
If she ever been fucked, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. There's somebody who fucked her.
What is she?
She's like Puerto Rican and black or something.
Half black, half Benny Siegel. I don't know.
Oh, this nigga out of line. Fuck. She's not that ugly.
She's not that ugly.
No, she's not that ugly, but that's the thing. She wants to be Benny Siegel though, so that's the problem in itself.
Well, I'm not gonna fuck her if she's gonna be built like a fucking man. I like womanly curves. Like and the bitch got the arch and the shape.
I'm positive she wears draws. I'm positive she wears draws with dick holes.
They don't know the strength and the power of a woman. The strength and the power of a woman, nigga,
Draco.
can move
mountains. Draco.
I ain't even gonna say it. I'm just gonna say
Draco.
That's just not the type of woman.
I'm sure she wears draws with dick holes in them, my nigga. I'm not interested.
No,
she rap about fucking with the strap on, so nigga.
I'm not interested. It's not my type of woman.
I don't want nothing to do with her. Shit, I'm good. She's cool though. You feel me? I wouldn't want to fuck her because she's manly. I don't even want a bitch that is a girl that want to think that's manly. I don't want that man. I don't want nothing that's masculine. I don't want that. I don't want feminine.
What is kodakblack aim besides some attention for saying this shit?
He's making his mind like a trill nigga. A trill nigga. Some niggas I know niggas like that. Be like nigga, I'll fuck the shit out. Even though bitch a dyke, bitch, you know her pussy tight. We know niggas who fuck bitches like that before. Yeah. Bitches like that, they got drunk and bitch end up pregnant.
I know of it. I don't know, man.
Man, I know a couple situations like that, man.
But look,
niggas
what you talking about?
Fuck.
Niggas got up in them things, man. They don't give a fuck.
Niggas
don't give a fuck. As long as they got a pussy, niggas do not care.
There's definitely something.
We have fucked. If ugly is, man, we have fucked some booger wolves.
Hey, kodakblack and YoungMA have a baby. What it look like?
Well, my nigga talking. My nigga thought I was going to say that wrong.
Got you quiet.
What my nigga say? Your bitch look like a booger wolf.
Oh, nigga, we don't fuck the ugly Sasquatch. I don't hit Sasquatch.
Yo, bitch look like a booger wolf.
That nigga said he fucked Sasquatch.
Man, we don't fuck them ugly, but you crazy, man.
The nigga wearing the Sonics jerseys, nigga.
Come on, man. I don't fuck
the
with
mascot.
Man, I don't fuck with the ugliest bitches.
Squatch, my nigga, Squatch.
You crazy, man.
Let
me say, Gorilla, my nigga, Bernie back. Quit playing, man. I don't see him run late night.
Shout out to my nigga that got this super aggressive, manly baby mamas.
Who Oh, did my nigga.
Y'all brave.
Y'all the real MVPs.
Your kid don't know if your mama.
I can't even rank on. I can't rank on nobody because niggas might go right now and search all my baby's moms, and I apologize. We're going through some shit.
Nah, them good ladies, man. They take care of them babies, man.
They take care of the babies. But, yeah, some of them bitches crush me. What you was doing? See, your baby's mama fineness go up the more money you get. Okay? Your first baby's mom is always. I ain't gonna say
What
ugly.
did Boosie say?
I ain't gonna say ugly.
He said,
But you know, I ain't gonna do that now.
he
I'm
said,
gonna
let's
scratch
ask
that.
Boosie why he got so many baby
Raise
mamas.
child support.
He said, because I was young and it was fresh and I rolled over.
You this nigga, man. Oh my goodness. All right, look.
Allegedly,
Following
All right,
that Boosie
look.
code.
certain niggas' first baby's mamas is ugly as a motherfucker.
Y'all
'Cause they ain't had no
following
bread
Boosie's
yet.
code.
And they was fucking whatever they
Said,
could.
Why Boosie? Why you got so many baby mamas? Because I was young and they was fresh and I raw dogged them. That's what that nigga said. The nigga got like 7, 8 baby mamas.
They was young and they was fresh.
He was saying he
said,
got
I
to him
was
before
young,
niggas
they
ran
was
through him,
fresh,
so he
I
was
raw
busting
dogged
nuts in them.
He was busting down, man. Man, he wanted, man. He wanted
I gotta
to
make
feel.
sure. I gotta make sure.
Shout out Bucci, man. King of the Naked Gang. You feel me? Yes. King of the Naked Gang. He wants to see how that shit feel. You know what I'm saying? Complain.
He said, Boosie, why you
King
got
of the
so
Naked
many
Gang.
baby mamas?
All them babies and shit. I'm part of it. I guess I'm
young.
fucked up because I'm part of the fucking gang. I got hella kids too. Shit, I'm fucked up. I only got 3 babies moms, but I got hella children. It's crazy. I got some baby babies, so if you guys see this episode, please do not send the people here with me.
This nigga. We can't
With
even
the
edit it.
with them child support papers. Do not send
Long.
the people.
Yes, it is.
Fuck you talking
All
about?
right, let's go on to the next topic. Y'all notice SafecoField ain't SafecoField no more. I was driving by and I was like, what the fuck is all that pink shit over here? I was like, TMobilePark. When the fuck did this shit happen?
Sponsorship, baby. Safeco wasn't putting up as much money as T-Mobile could. Apparently, or their contract ran out. That's how that worked. They just
That's crazy.
I don't know
it's
how
just
it
title.
happened.
It's just title.
We know
to the name.
somebody ran out some money.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
just
we
title
do
to
know. You know.
I know if a nigga got T-Mobile, he better have the best goddamn reception in that park.
No, the fuck you ain't. That's when your reception goes down. When you got a bunch of people in the same place, your reception starts sucking.
Sucks.
But you got
You
T-Mobile.
gotta understand, when the last time you ever heard of Safeco Insurance in the past? Whenever.
Years. Been they,
Nigga,
since
they
they
used
moved
to be
to
up-
Jackson. They moved
yeah,
Jackson.
I'm saying.
Once they moved from Jackson, you know what was happening. Nigga, they was going
dwindling.
downhill. Cake dwindling. So you know what I'm saying. But shout out to them people too. You know what I'm saying. Because that's a lot of people that lost their jobs. We don't want that to happen to the community. And, you know what I'm saying. That's taking jobs out of our community too. And the Central District is a historical black community, and there are a lot of people, black people who are working there that lost their jobs. So we don't want nobody to lose money, especially if they're invested in the community.
23rd Union is gone.
Yeah, 23rd Union's out of there. They're getting Jackson out of there. They're rebooting that up. They're getting all the African American.
Better bring that property value down.
Across the world, though, it's gentrification across
Yeah,
the world. It's not just one isolated area. You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
just every major city that white people can get their hands back into. You know what I'm saying?
It was like, oh, we fucked up. We let the niggas,
We let the niggas have this.
the main area in the big cities.
And you gotta go with your white friends too, because they hip you to new shit. See, I found out some whole new shit from my white friends. See, my white friends didn't see this shit. Nigga, we ain't leaving the CD. You ain't financially bullying me. You ain't never heard that shit before. We ain't even had the financial freedom to even
We call it
think-
gentrification. They call it financially bullying. God
Yeah,
damn.
it's not gentrification for them.
It's not.
That's why they call it
Nah,
something
but
different.
it is
Different for them.
financially bullying, though. You know what I'm saying? They're overpaying for the property out here. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. They're jacking up all the costs because they're overpaying for the property. And then
But see, the thing is they're gonna replace those white people with more white people. So it's not. That's why it's not the same. They're not gonna replace any black people with more black people.
no, they're about to replace us with the white people.
For sure. And they're gonna replace them white people with richer white people.
Yeah, they are. But no, they're gonna let them stay here. Because they're not going to, like my friend said, he's not going to allow them to financially bully him. He's going to pay wherever it takes to stay here. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that financial
That sounds
freedom.
like he's about to get bullied. No, I'm going to pay whatever it takes. They going to raise the price on his ass, but maybe not. I don't know.
Man, I say, man,
not.
level up, man.
I hope not.
If you
Make
can
sure
level
got your
up,
shit in, make sure
that's
you got
all I
your
can
shit in
say.
order.
At this point, if you want to stay, you got to level up. You got to forget about what it was back in the day. If you want to stay, you got to just get your cheese right and stack right and stay around.
I don't think you got to forget about what it was to stay, but you got to make sure you do what it takes to stay. Yeah. You don't got to forget about what it was, especially if you want to keep any essence of what it used to be. Yeah. You can't forget about what it was, but you have to make sure that you get on top of what you're doing now. Yeah. And that's what it is too.